Mike Rounds, co-author of the UAP Amendment, says that there may not be anything to be afraid of out there. Well, that's encouraging. Let's talk about that and a whole lot more today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, of course, this is from Matt Laszlo at Ask a Poll. He asked, any update on the UAPDA amendment? And of course, they're trying to revamp the Schumer-Rounds amendment. That's what they're talking about. Mike Rounds says, no, not a whole lot of anything there. Just simply continuing to move forward, and we'll see where it goes. So, yeah, I guess that's good. They're moving forward. It's not like they're stuck. So that's something, I guess. But this is interesting. Caught our ear. You know, bottom line is nobody is trying to release information on classified programs that would help our adversaries. But I think more openness in terms of what we can talk about can help clarify that maybe there is nothing to be afraid of out there. So what does he know? Why is he saying that? We have a lot of people talking about, the negative aspects of the phenomenon. What does Mike Rounds know or think he knows that there is nothing to be afraid of out there? That is very intriguing. So let me know what you think he means by that. Of course, he does say that right on the heels of him talking about releasing classified information to adversaries. So is it possible that he's referring to something like that? Yeah, let me know what you think about all of that in the comments below. Meanwhile, check this out. This was on Vetted, a great scoop from Vetted. This is from Ron James, media director of MUFON, who says that he has pictures of an actual downed UFO.
He said he was flying over on top of it. I'm only going to show these for a minute, and please don't read because these are all copyrighted. I'm just giving a little teaser for the film. This is supposed frame from a gun camera footage shot of the saucer being shot down.
Oh, wow.
This is supposedly the crash scene.
Okay, so there you go. A shoot down and a crashed saucer, or a shot down saucer. What became of that saucer? I guess we may have to wait for his documentary to find out. But a great scoop from Vetted. Let me know, do you think, is that a real picture of an actual shoot down? Because there was two pictures, one of them of the shoot down and one of them of the ship itself. So if we are shooting at UFOs, and we seem to be shooting at UFOs and even bringing them down, as unlikely as that sounds, for many years. If we are shooting at them, do you think we are shooting at the good guys or the bad guys? Or are there no good and bad guys, just shades of gray? But, some may be more positively disposed toward humanity. Some may be more self-interested and negatively disposed to us for whatever reason. So which group do you think the UFO control group is working with? And do you think that is a real picture? Meanwhile, the mysterious monolith that appeared near Las Vegas is now gone. The police removed it. Yeah, too bad. No doubt thinking that the pillar could become a point of interest to tourists who may be best equipped to explore the area. The city's police department provided an update on Friday where they revealed they had removed the object due to public safety and environmental concern. They went on to indicate that the 77-inch tall monolith was constructed out of a singular piece of reflective sheet metal folded into a triangle and then planted into the ground using concrete and rebar. Yeah, we don't know the fate of the monolith, but it definitely doesn't seem very anomalous. So yeah, another hoax or art project or whatever it is, and that's likely all the monoliths are. But hey, you never know. Meanwhile, this is an insane clip from Donald Trump. This is nuts, guys. He says he believes the CIA assassinated John F. Kennedy. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is amazing. This is amazing that a former president would say this. He is also asked about, because this is in context of releasing the JFK files. He also says he's going to release some other files, and people think that what he means is he's going to release the UFO files. So I'm going to play this full clip. Let me know what you think he means.
I actually did do it. I released a lot, as you know, but when it came to the whole thing, I was hit by some people that worked for me that are great people that you would respect, and they asked me not to do it. And I'm saying, why? Tell me why. And they said, sir, I think it needs a little more time. And I released a lot, but I said, if they feel so strongly, I respect the people. and would have done that again. But this time, I'm just going to do it.
RFK says the CIA killed his uncle. Do you believe that?
Well, this wasn't CIA that asked me, but I think CIA was probably behind it. But they didn't. They would have preferred that I not release the rest of it. So we did give quite a bit. It's going to be done early on. A lot of people want to see that. And whatever it may say, I won't say. I sort of have an idea. But whatever it is, it'll be very interesting for people to see. And we're going to have to learn from it.
Promise us you'll come back again, Mr.
You know,
President.
there
This
are
has been a
other
great
things
hour.
we're going to release, too. We're going to release
Oh, really?
some-
Like
amazing.
what? What else do you got?
We'll talk to you about it off camera.
Aliens?
By the way, generally speaking, and there are reasons not to release certain things, obviously, but I generally, it's transparency, and I think it's important that we release that. And there are other things, too. There are other things that you know about. But people, more than anything else, they want the JFK files. We're going to release that immediately.
Okay, I don't know about more than anything else. More than anything else, I want the alien files released. But, okay, so there you go. Donald Trump saying that he believes the CIA was behind the assassination of JFK. That is wild, guys. That is insane. If he hadn't learned his lesson from antagonizing the former FBI director, now he's going to antagonize the CIA. Okay, wow. But you know what? He might be right, guys. He might be right. That's where my research has led me into the JFK stuff, is that, that is a very likely scenario. At the very least, the CIA was taking people out, covering stuff up in connection with the assassination. So whether they were behind it or not, I don't know, but they were definitely involved in the cover-up, doing some shady stuff, covering up the truth of the assassination. So, yeah, what do you guys think? But is he saying any of that about JFK based on anything that he saw in the files? Probably not. Sounds like he talked to some people and they told him some stuff. Then maybe he didn't actually go through the JFK files himself. So he's not really basing that on anything solid, I don't think. But I don't know either. So, yeah, again, let me know what you think about that. Now, about the UFO file stuff, do you think that he would release the UFO file stuff? I mean, again, as I've said before, if he did anything, big about UFOs, that would be a total 180 from his current position, which is that, yeah, people are seeing some stuff, but it's not my thing. So to go from that to, just saying, rip the Band-Aid off, here's all the files. I mean, that's a big turnaround. So I don't really see that happening. UFOs don't seem to be his thing. So I'm not expecting that. But he did say that he would release other interesting files. And when he was asked about whether those were alien files or not, he just smiled. So, yeah, so let me know what you think he meant by that. Meanwhile, this painting was sold for $43.8 million, guys. I think I need to go get me some blue paintbrushes. Whew. Meanwhile, Subway is going to deliver sandwiches by drone in Dallas elsewhere for World UFO Day. Now, the caption here says UFO Day is today, June 24th, 2024. However, when I Google it, it says World UFO Day is actually July 2nd. So I don't know what's going on there. But either way, it looks like one day or another, Subway is going to deliver sandwiches by drone. They even got a little UFO on the side of it. So, yeah, there you go. Big companies trying to tie in their products with UFOs. I think that's awesome. Meanwhile, you've got to see the latest footage from John Bell of Real Florida UFO. This is gangbusters, guys. We've got an awesome UFO with a direction change. Because I had asked John, hey, can you ask your contacts to, give us a direction change or something where the debunkers couldn't say it's a plane or a satellite or something like that? So he put out that call and they replied, guys. This is what we got. Check it out. This is the slowed down version of it. Look at that. Boom. Direction change. That is amazing, guys. And there's more. But okay, let's watch that on replay. Look at that. Look at that fantastic direction change and fade out. Like it just vanished. That's not a shooting star. Shooting stars don't change direction. Oh, and by the way, for those of you saying it's birds or bats or whatever, this is what a bird or a bat looks like on John's video right about now, more or less. Where is it? There we go. There we go. So that's what a bird or a bat looks like. So yeah, not birds or bats, not planes or satellites. So yeah, I'll link to John's channel below, Real Florida UFO. He's got another good one here. This is what he believes is an energy beam. And it's interesting because he's got 2 or 3 of these videos that might be energy beams. And on both occasions, it's when he's filming planes or when there's drones in the air, either drones or planes. Do you see that weird flash that streaked by? Yeah, on both occasions where he's got these weird streaks, there have been drones or planes in the sky. And he believes that some sort of government-mounted energy weapon may be firing at UFOs. He says that on this particular day when this energy weapon was fired, Tinkerbell, his constant orb companion, was hanging out very close to him. Was it scared by the energy beam? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but fascinating stuff. Lots of UFO activity and very possible government involvement as well. Meanwhile, what about the giants? That's what I want to know. With the Nazca mummy research, we've been promised that there are giants. Well, Professor Stephen Brown, when he was researching the mummies, he was shown some pictures of a giant head. So let's give a listen to what he has to say about it.
Do you know anything about that? Have you seen any evidence about that? What do you know about this alleged giant's head?
Yeah, so this is one of those things that I have to be a little careful about. There is an object. I have seen only a couple of external photographs of it. To my knowledge, it has not been X-rayed or CT scanned or DNA or carbon-14 or anything. From what I understand, very little has been done with it. I can't show you the picture because the people who showed me the picture asked me not to show the picture. But I can tell you, looking at it as a picture, it looks weird. It looks kind of fake, right? Now that being said, the mummies that I think are real, based on what I've seen about them, they look fake too, right? If you see them for the first time. So yes, there is an object. It is about it's about yay big. And it's so I guess if you're doing a podcast, you can't really see that.
About 60, 70 centimeters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an object that would be about that size, bigger than a basketball.
About a Gatorade bucket, something like that. A little smaller.
Yeah, maybe a little smaller than a Gatorade bucket, like the kind you're thinking, like dumping on the coach at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe like half of that, right? Like,
okay.
Yeah, half a Gatorade bucket's worth of potentially giant skull. That's what we're talking about. And so obviously, if it is real, as in if it contains bone and was actually, if it's a real head, then yeah, it's a hell of a discovery, right? And then you'd have to ask all these questions, which I'm already asking about, ancient mythologies and how much of them actually are what we used to think of as mythology and how many of them are something more like legends, which actually have some kind of a basis in historical scientific reality, right? So yeah, there is an object. I have seen a photograph of it. It looks fake. I'll tell you that. Okay. And I think that's part of the reason why it hasn't gotten any serious analysis. But I have spoken to people who are close to the object, who have done more than just look at a photo of it. And they say, oh no, it's real. Like it has, it has eyelashes and it's like obviously a biological thing.
Okay, so a giant with eyelashes, half the size of a Gatorade bucket. I think that needs to be the new scientific terminology. How big is it in relation to a Gatorade bucket? I think that just needs to be a thing. Okay, but I want to know all about this damn giant head. Where's my giants, guys? I want giant jaw. I want giants. Also, it's unclear from what he's talking about if this is a Nazca being or if this is more of a humanoid giant, you know, the red-haired, the six-fingered giants, you know, that sort of thing. So I don't know what sort of giant this is. I've actually shown 2 or 3 images of giant heads or reproductions of giant heads associated with the Nazca story. So, but it's unclear if any of those are legit, although I think one of them is. I think the reproduction of the head that was sold to somebody in Hollywood, I think that one was legit. And it looks like kind of a big gray alien kind of thing with big pronounced cheekbones, you know, giant, you know, kind of thing. So I think that's probably legit, and that belongs to the giant 3-fingered hands, the 3 giant hands that we have of the tridactyl beings, of the large tridactyl beings. So I don't know which one he's talking about. You know, I would love more information. I hope more information about the giants comes out, whether humanoid or not humanoid. Why are they not releasing more of this giant stuff? Why are they not studying it? Is it because it looks fake? If people that have examined the specimen and think that it's real with eyelashes and everything, a once living being, why not study it? I really don't understand why they're lagging so much on studying the giants. Put that thing in a CT scanner. Come on. Do an x-ray. What's the holdup already? Anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Meanwhile, is this horse walking away from us or towards us? Let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button, the subscribe button, all that kind of good stuff. There's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Rude, signing out.